Hello and welcome to Gender Corner, the space where we break the silence, flip the script, and speak our truth. I am your host, Emilia, and today we are diving into a conversation that so many avoid but desperately need. What happens when men are expected to be strong all the time, but inside they are breaking? In a world that encourages women to speak up, seek therapy, and heal, men are often told to man up, get over it, and suffer in silence. But at what cost? Joining me today is a young man who has walked this road. He's insightful and ready to speak from the heart. This is not about blame. It's about healing, growth, and freedom. Before we get into the questions, I want to say this to all our listeners. This isn't just about men. It's about what society teaches all of us about masculinity, emotional health, and how we treat the boys and men in our lives. Let's begin. Welcome to the studio.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. It's good to have you here.
Same here. It's a pleasure.
All right. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, yes. My name is Prince. Some people know me as Chase View, while others call me LP. I'm an artist manager, and we have a management company.
Okay. What does LP
mean? Oh, that Lord sweet.
Please.
LP is like when you're looking and everything is fine. That's LP.
Okay.
So my LP is just, growing up, I have this big afro, you know. So anywhere I go, people always like, this guy is so unique, that kind of a thing. So they were not calling me the little prince, Yeah, LP.
Okay. So that's how the name LP came about.
Yeah. They had made me to stand out. Do you understand?
Why did you cut it?
More. Coming to Abuja now, everybody
hustle,
the hustle is real.
All right, let's start with the basics. Growing up, I often hear when the boys around me or my brothers, when they cry, they will be like, men are not supposed to cry. You're a man. You shouldn't cry, even when they are hurting. Right. So growing up as a boy, what were you taught directly or indirectly about expressing your emotions?
Okay, so for me, growing up, wasn't really that smooth.
Okay.
Because at some point, because my mom was this busy kind of woman. Do you understand? So most times I was just left with me and my brothers, cousins, and all. And I remember going to school, and then I don't know what happened. I came back. They said, "Why is your face like this?" I'm like, they said, "Don't you know you're a man? Don't you know you're a boy? Men are not supposed to behave like that. Are you not seeing us?" So I was taught that men are not supposed to cry. I learned that as a man, even if something is hurting you, just don't express it for everybody to know. So that's just the mentality growing up, And and when it comes to the female foes, because then I remember in school, I have this girl in my class. I remember then in primary school, so she always bully us because she's tall, she would just be this small thing, she could just come. Sometimes I feel like crying, but when you now remember,
you're
not supposed to cry, so you just bring out your chest like this,
Wow.
So that was just the experience growing up.
That must have been hard.
Yeah. I mean, looking back right now, I wonder what kids are going through, because they believe that, okay, maybe probably those that have the same kind of orientation that was given to me, they are going through a lot. They're going through a lot.
Okay, so do you feel like men today are under silent pressure to appear okay, even when they are clearly struggling? What has that been like for you personally?
100% men are really I think first, before I answer that question, I think we should just have Men Day, where everybody...
They do have Men Day.
They have Father's Day.
They have Men Day.
For real?
Yes.
Where they celebrate men.
Where you should celebrate yourself.
No,
just the way women celebrate themselves. You know, when there's International Women's Day, organizations do things for women, and these organizations are owned by women, and some are dominated by women, and they create this platform for themselves, and they celebrate themselves because of the uniqueness of women. So I feel like when they have International Men's Day, you guys should celebrate yourself.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, something like that. You know, I think it shouldn't only be once in a year, because we go through a lot. Now, let me tell you something. So going out...
What is a lot?
Yeah, now the lot now, I won't tell you right now. So going out this morning, yeah, you know, there's this thing about, as a man, when you are home, people, and they don't see you going out, they feel like, that guy is lazy. That guy, that man is lazy. Probably he doesn't have anything doing out there. And so he has to pretend that, okay, for these people not to see me or call me lazy, I just have to go out there. I remember back then, you know, when I came into ABJ, forgive me, say, you know, talk to
no, please speak.
So I came to ABJ, yeah? I joined this team in real estate. So just what these men do, in the morning, everybody will come down to FCDA. You know, if you're in Abuja, you understand.
Of course.
And they don't have office. They were just standing on the street.
FCDA is even far. Even with the market.
So at the end of the day, in the evening, they will all go back home. So one day I'm like, is this the hustle? But you know, you can actually be at home making plans. Hustle is not about just coming out and just, you know, make plans, be strategic, and then, you know, and be doing what you're doing. So now men go out there just because they want to make an impression that, okay, I'm trying my best, I'm working, you know. And sometimes too, they go out there just to survive, to impress. You know, when they're back home, you know, they pretend that all is well. They won't even, you know, let you, you know, they won't even give you a clue of what is happening, just for them not to look weak, or for anyone not to call them lazy. So they go through a lot. You know, it's what is really happening. Yeah, and that's why I say, you know, beginning of this, you know, I was saying that we need to celebrate men, because men are suffering. Men are going through a lot, you know, and it's unfortunately, even some of our sisters are not doing justice to that, because they
are the sisters? Why are the sisters taking straight bullets now? Because this has nothing to do with the sisters. No. So how are they not doing enough?
Because, okay, imagine this man coming to you, and then you call him in the morning. He said, I'm at home. And then you call him the next day, I'm at home.
Why are you at home?
Good.
Why are you at home?
The guy doesn't know many things to do. So, you understand? You know, or maybe you call him and he said, oh, okay, maybe he said, okay. Now, if a lady, if you're talking to a lady and she said, oh, I'm a YouTuber, or I'm a, you know, you don't look at it as, but when a man said, I'm a YouTuber, for example, you'd be like,
why? No, but why will you feel like that way?
No, it's just because of what the society has made us to do.
Do you know how much people make on YouTube?
Yes, I know. I don't know how much, but I know people are making money. But I feel like the society is not really being fair on men. And that's
because of the kind of job they do?
Not because of the job, because of the expectations
that they have on them.
Yes, so that's why they tend to hide their emotions, you know, for people not to see. That's what I feel. Yeah.
Okay. There's often this idea that showing emotion equals weakness for men. Have you ever felt judged for being vulnerable? If so, how did it shape your behavior?
I haven't been in that situation, but I've been in situations that you just have to man up. You know, even when you are going through stuff, you just have to man up. You don't need to pretend.
So, say you're feeling hurt, or someone hurts you, or you, God forbid, you lose someone, and you're trying to show your emotion because you're truly hurt. Of course, now blood they run through your vein, Abi.
Yeah, but the like I said, upbringing orientation has fashioned us in a certain way that someone will break your heart and you'll just smile, say, "Go come out." But at the back of your mind, at the back,
you are dying.
You are dying. You can't even express it. Do you understand? Because if you express it, they'll feel like, guy, you know, a man. And as men, we know we don't need to express stuff. You don't need to cry, you know. But you need to cry just for you to ease the whole tension and all, yeah? So that's why most men, and if you look at the statistics, I'm not really 100% sure, men die earlier than women. Because there's too much you know, they accumulate so many things inside of us.
That's because you guys choose, as much as society has made you guys to probably suppress your emotion, but I don't think the time has changed, right? For someone that is exposed should know that I shouldn't hide my emotion. You should find a safe space, someone that you're safe with, and express yourself.
Let me tell you something. Have you ever asked yourself, why do married couples in Nigeria, when they travel abroad, they within a small period of time, most of them break up? Have you asked yourself what's the reason? Because the men
they can't handle, you know, in Nigeria or in Africa as a whole, there's this mentality that African men have that a woman should, let's say for instance, in terms of house chores, the woman should be the one to clean, sweep, and all that. They forget that this is like basic life skills that everybody should do. So when they get over there, they see that this role is not just for women, it's for both gender, men and women. And now, over there, the bills, you're paying tax, you're paying for everything that you're using.
So the guy know they pay.
Hold on, I'm coming. You're asking me if I've ever wondered why most couples, when they travel out, they get divorced. Now, they feel when they get over there, the women probably are working or both are working, and she's bringing in money. She's not expecting you to just sit down and just provide without helping out in the house. And now Nigerian men, they are used to sitting down. When they come back from work, they will cross their leg, watch football. When they get over there, it's a different ball game. You have to do these things. You have to pick up the kids from school. You have to also take out the trash. You have to wash the dishes.
Okay.
And maybe if the woman complains, oh, I can't keep doing this while I'm also contributing financially, they flame up.
They flare up. Okay, now let me.
They flare up, rather. Sorry.
Okay, good. You're right. Yeah. You are right in your own way. Yeah. I feel you are right in a certain way, but what you cannot accommodate here, why do you hide it? That's why people break up out there.
Okay.
Listen, a man. Here, you go out in the morning, you come back, with the whole stress, the economy and all. At the end of the day, you still hide the emotions, and she's the angel now. She'll be like, oh, okay, this is fine. But when you get out there, most men are going through a lot, and they cannot even express it. When they call you on phone, they can't even tell you what they're going through because you may not really understand. Okay. Do you understand? So they tend to hide it, and that's why most men commit suicide. Do you understand? Because nobody tends to understand what men are going through, and that's why they hide. They keep hiding their emotions. A man may hide that emotion for 2 years, hoping that I can't wait to just make the money and come back to this place. And once he is here, divorce and all. Do you understand? Because he feels that nobody will really understand. If you call your friends or your family, they'll say, are you not a man? Why? You understand? But you're going through a lot. You're living with the devil. I'm not saying sisters are bad. I'm saying sisters are good.
Who are the devil?
I don't know. I'm just saying, yeah. But these are the issues. Yeah, they are the issues.
But don't you think if you're getting married to someone, you should marry someone that actually listens and want you to be vulnerable when you're going through things? Because you men, if you're going through stuff and maybe your partner asks you what is wrong, nothing, I'm fine.
So that's why I say society, they are expecting so much from us. Do you understand? They see us as this Superman figure that, okay, even when it's hurting, you just have to feel strong. Do you understand? I mean, imagine you are talking to, okay, if you have a guy, you are talking to him and he started crying, how would you feel?
I will hug him.
You'll hug him?
Yes.
Oh,
I will hug him and let him cry.
And let him cry?
Yes.
And he keeps repeating anytime you guys are having issues and he starts crying.
He can't keep repeating, no. No, let's be serious. So if my person is going through a hard time, I will encourage you.
And he cries. Maybe probably the tears is what makes him feel relaxed.
Yes. See,
so you won't
cry. If cry was going to solve the problem, please cry it out. You know, sometimes when we cry, it reduces the stress that we carry, right? So if cry is going to, we'll cry. Cry in my arm, baby.
So you're one in a million. Yeah, so these are the things here. Because of the expectations, because of the way society has framed us to be, we always want to be on that path of being strong. We don't want anybody to see our weakness. We don't want to feel vulnerable. Do you understand? We don't want to feel vulnerable because you know, and that's why most men sometimes they feel good when they are around themselves. But
if you're around yourself, why don't you guys also create that space to express your emotions to your people? Because when the female folks are together, they talk about the things that affect them, right? They talk about what is going on in their life, and then they get the support from each other. Why is your brotherhood only about when it comes to cheating? It's only about when you guys are talking about women that has this and that. Why don't you guys also use that brotherhood to talk about the challenges that you guys are going through?
Let me tell you, have you ever heard this word, in brotherhood we stand?
I have.
See, have you also wondered why? So most times when we close from work, we don't go home straight. We just want to hang out with our brother
and drink
and have a good drink. That's the best time every man can have. Now let me tell you something.
People don't have problem now.
No. Because okay, after work, imagine I'm just back home. Definitely you say, this. Probably she will say, baby, this or that. Yeah, and everything a lady is saying, there's emotions to it. Do you understand? But why brotherhood is so sweet is that we don't put emotions on things.
Because you people suppress it.
No. That's where we speak the truth. For example, man, the way this lady has been, why are you coming back home by this time? The money I look for. Brother will say, no verse, continue, that's how it be. Do you understand? We don't put emotions to things. But anytime we're talking and let me shock you, we are more emotional than you ladies, but you don't.
I've heard that.
Yeah, we are very, very emotional. Very, very emotional. But it's just that, you know, like I said, the orientation, the upbringing and all, you know, what the society has placed on us. Do you understand? So we always feel secured when we are, you know, with brothers. We can say anything, we can talk about anything without emotions, you know, without emotionally.
So that means even when you're dying, when you're hurting, you don't say these things to your fellow. So
they can now. What they do is that they can't wait to get back to the brotherhood and say, brothers, look at what is happening. See, my friend can call me now and tell me things that, you know, probably he wouldn't even discuss with the wife or the partner. Do you understand? So that's how it is. Because anytime we bring up stuff, okay, just right now, you know, you're asking me a question. The next thing is it that okay? Is only when you guys are talking about cheating. How cheating can't enter this matter?
You guys enter because you said brotherhood.
Yeah.
So I'm asking you. When the female folks are together, they talk about the things they are going through. They talk about their feelings.
But you ladies also say that you prefer having male friends than females because
you people listen to the female friends. So why can't you also talk to, even when you have female friends, you still don't express how you feel?
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is this. Yeah, men feel more open when they are among themselves than when they are with the opposite sex. Do you understand? Because they feel that she can always judge him or she may not really understand him because the way she looks at things are different from the way we see things.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So they feel like, okay, after this work, make I just go hang out with brothers and have a drink and gist because I know when I'm home, it's a total thing altogether. So I feel with this program, sisters should be more accommodating. Sisters should be able to say, okay, you know what?
The sisters, I know they are accommodating.
Eh? But these are the things, men, if you understand men very well, we are like kids, we are like babies. If you understand, all we are looking for is trust. Now, to us, we see respect as love. Do you understand? And when we are not getting all those things, so we feel like, I can't be vulnerable to this person. You understand? And then looking at how the world is now.
So you in essence, what you're saying, you're scared of being judged.
Yes, most men are scared of being judged or being used. Do you understand? Being used, yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to romantic relationships, do you think this emotional suppression affects how men connect with their partners? Why and why not?
I'll give you a story.
Please, the floor is yours.
Okay, so I have this friend, so he's in love with this girl.
Okay. Yeah?
He's in love with this girl. I think the girl, she was in her final year or something. And this guy is in Abuja. The guy keeps sending money, supporting. The guy will come to us and say, guy, I'm my wife. This. When she finish, we go marry. At the end of the day, the girl was like, see, that guy is chubby. He's fat. I don't even want to do it. What? And all these years, you don't know that this dude is this way. Do you understand? Now, he can't even, now he's in another relationship, right? And the lady will be encouraging, just tell me what happened to your last relationship. He will never want to bring in stuff like that. Rather, he will try and form this kind of fence. Like, okay, you know what?
He won't pay, he won't do the things he used to do for the previous
one. So. Do you understand? So it affects a whole lot. And that's why communication is key, actually. I'll say it the way it is. Do you like me for who I am or for what I am?
But in this, like this story you just said, it's both gender do these things to themselves, right? They do these things to themselves. The same thing, a guy can also do this to a girl.
Yeah,
I'm not justifying what the lady did, right? But it goes both ways.
It goes both ways, but is it the right thing to do?
It's not.
And so that's why most relationships these days, people have so much, so much skeleton in their cupboard, and they are scared to bring it out because probably I will tell you this, and in return you will start judging me with that.
Okay.
Do you understand? So it's better I hide it, I keep it inside me. Have you heard about ladies having kids, but they are scared to tell the person they are with that I have a child?
Why?
You don't know.
It happens, Sha.
Do you understand? So things like that, so many things makes people to just suppress their emotions and all because they don't want the other person to judge them or they don't want to lose the other person.
Okay.
So it's better they hide it and then just man up, because they always tell us, guy, man up, man up, yeah. So that's just that's it for me.
Okay. Yeah. So what role does male friendship or brotherhood play in helping guys open up emotionally? Do you have safe spaces among male friends to talk honestly?
Yeah, like what I said before, it's just a perfect remedy.
So that means when you're with this brotherhood, yes, there's a safe space.
Yes.
So aside talking about women, you can as well talk about your struggles. Whether maybe if you're struggling financially, you can talk about it with your guys.
We don't always, it's not about, most times you guys feel like we always talk about women. We don't. Sometimes we talk about business, we talk about football, soccer. Sometimes we talk about hustle.
We're talking about your emotions, your feelings, your struggle.
Yeah. See, sometimes there's so many things we talk about, and those things to us is our strength, because if we're not balanced, definitely it will be seen out there. So we feel like when we are with our brothers, when brothers are together, is an opportunity for us to air whatever that we are going through without being judged.
Okay.
Do you understand? A guy can come now and say, Omo, I did something like this. So that everybody will laugh. Nobody will judge you.
So you feel
so it's like a safe haven.
Okay.
It's like a safe haven.
Okay.
You know, it's like a safe haven. You remember how growing up, how we joined Boy Scouts, Boys Brigade, all those kind of stuff, because that's like a safe haven for us. That's where we can discuss anything without emotions, without feeling judged by anyone. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So one day I'll invite you to our class where men discuss, so that you.
So I have to come with Jota.
No, you don't need. No, everything that happens there remain there.
All right. So my final question to you before you go. If we are going to redefine leadership and strength for men, what should that look like? What does real strength mean to you in 2025?
Wow. Real strength in 2025. This tech age. Just real strength to me means being able to express yourself without feeling bad, because at the end of the day, nobody actually cares.
Yeah,
you are here in this world alone. Just feel free to express yourself. When you feel like crying, please cry. When you feel like talking to someone, please go ahead. Because at the end of the day, you need to save your own self. Do you understand? So my advice for any man watching right now is, please just be you. Feel free to express yourself. Feel free to express your emotions. Feel free to be vulnerable, you know, with whoever you are with. At the end of the day, now I talk them will talk. But I mean, yeah, but you know, you will be fine at the end of the day. Yeah, too much of, you know, don't you know I'm a man. Nah, he's been killing men. He's been killing us. You know, he's been killing us. So if we can express ourselves, if we can, you know, be open and all, I mean, I feel it's going to help men in this 2025.
Okay. So what do you think the society can do to help men, like the next generation coming, so that they can have a better understanding on how to express themselves? What do you think the society can do? Do they need to create more awareness to let men or boys know that they are free? It's okay for them to express themselves. So you talk about the struggles that they go through. So you know, this world, they say charity begins at home. It starts from the family. I believe that parents have a very big role to play. You know, they should be able to encourage their male children to express themselves. Let them know that they are not robots. Yeah.
You know, they are not robots. They are human. Do you understand? So I think family, parents have a very big role to play. Schools too do, you know. Churches and mosques, you know, they have religious centers. They have role to play. But I feel everything starts from the family. We should be able to instill that knowledge that men are no robots. You know, you are free to cry. You are free to air your opinion. You are free to express your emotions. You know, yes, I think that's just it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Prince. It was so good of you to be here. And thank you for sharing your truth with us and your experiences. We really appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
And now to our amazing audience, we want to hear from you. What were the emotional expectations placed on you or the men in your life growing up? Do you think men are allowed to feel and express vulnerability in today's society, or is that still taboo? Drop your thoughts in this comment section. Share your stories, and don't forget to tag someone who needs to hear this. Let's keep this conversation going, because healing happens when we talk. To every man listening, your feelings are not a weakness. To every woman listening, your sons, brothers, partners, and fathers need more than survivor. They need space to feel, to speak, to be seen. And to my amazing guests, thank you for showing up with your truth and encouragement. This is Gender Corner, and today we peel back the layers. Let's keep rewriting the script for our generation and the next. I am your host, Emilia. Until next time, remember, being real is stronger than pretending to be tough.